A constitution is a document that measures a country's democracy and how representative its government is. And to achieve that document that indeed captures the yearnings of the people, the National Assembly on 1st June commenced the review of the 1999 Constitution across the 6 geopolitical zones of the country. Well, the move was aimed at making the document reflect current realities in the country. Judiciary correspondent Celestina Area spoke to some senior advocates to gather perspectives on the 1999 Constitution.
The 1999 Constitution was promulgated into law by the military regime of General Abdulsalami Abubakar after the Constitution Debate Coordinating Committee led by Justice Nikki Toby submitted its report. The Nikki Toby Committee had barely 2 months to consult with Nigerians. On 19 October 1999, President Olusegun Obasanjo inaugurated the Presidential Technical Committee on the review of the 1999 Constitution to coordinate and collate the views and recommendations from individuals and groups for a review of the Constitution. The committee, which was initially made up of 18 members, 6 from each of the registered political parties, People Democratic Party, All People's Party, and Alliance for Democracy, was increased to 24 to accommodate more women. It is important to note that there is no perfect constitution anywhere in the world. Strengths and weaknesses of each constitution largely lie with those that practice it, particularly the decision makers. So each constitution is expected to evolve to meet up with the changing needs of the country. The 1999 Constitution, like any other constitution, has its merit and demerits. Senaior Advocates of Nigeria Sebastian Horn, an expert in constitutional law, explains that the 1999 Constitution provided for separation of power and checks and balances so as to minimize or prevent possible abuse of powers. He says the Nigerian 1999 Constitution is the 3rd largest constitution in the world and its shortcomings does not make it worthless.
The Constitution itself is a parent document, and nobody expects that it should cover the entire field. We have been working with the 1999 Constitution, which has been regulating all facets of our national life. I am aware that there are shortcomings of the Constitution which have been harped upon, as you rightly say. It is 90% a replication of the 1979 Constitution of Nigeria. So, if we had worked with the 1979 Constitution, what stops us from working with the 1999 Constitution?
We can't reinvent 1999. So, for good or for bad, so that you don't descend into chaos, you do have a constitution now, which has been the ruling instrument over the life of the people of Nigeria for the better part of how many years now? 1990, about 21 years. So, for me, Nigeria should move past this question of whether it was the elected representative of Nigerian people.
The people's involvement severely limited. Therefore, they are saying, let the people come around. Perhaps if the people meet, they look at presidential, they look at parliamentary, they may say, look, in the light of our experience with this presidential and what we knew about parliamentary from 1960 to from 1950 something, they are about till 1966 when the soldiers came in, we will prefer parliamentary. Because speaking for myself, I think parliamentary is a better deal for us in this country rather than presidential system.
A constitution is an aggregation of fundamental principles or established precedents that constitute the legal basis of a policy, organization, or another type of entity and commonly determine how the entity is to be governed. Celestina Area, TVC News, Abuja.